What's going on, everybody? Hope y'all are doing well. It's not that hot out anymore. It's still hot, it's still humid, it's muggy, it sucks. But for being almost at the end of August right now, I figured this would be a perfect time to see how the KBG is held up over the summer. It's actually done really well. Is the yard looking fantastic? No, it isn't. I'm attributing some of that to the fact that I had ryegrass as well. I did like an 80-ish 20 mix of Kentucky Bluegrass to rye, and the rye just died. It was just, it doesn't survive down here. So overall, the yard looks really good. I'm pleased with how it's looking right now. I do have some bits of clover though, and unfortunately there's not much I can do with the clover right now. It's still just too hot to spray anything. I also have a little bit of a spurge issue. I freaking hate spurge. And again, I did only like a half rate of prodiamine at the beginning of the season. And again, herbicides, I want to be careful right now because while we don't have any crazy heat, this August has been a lot cooler than past Augusts. We've had a lot more rainfall and it's still warm enough to where it will kill a lawn. Kind of like across the street. Yeah, that was a lawn care service that came out. They were going to get the yard kind of fixed up and ready for fall. They sprayed something that was only supposed to kill the weeds and leave the tall fescue, but it was 96 degrees outside, and yeah, that's what happens when you do that. But overall, I'm extremely happy though with how this Behrenberg HGT, the Turf Blue, has come out this year. It's done a relatively good job. Disease pressure has been minimal. I did have that summer patch towards the beginning of summer, but other than that, haven't really seen anything. I've just been doing preventative treatments at preventative rates of pretty much azoxystrobin via Disease X and some propiconazole, and then some Cleary's 336 or 3336, and that's held on really well for me so far. On the fertilization standpoint, I've been predominantly Subvert products, be it Depth 10 Plus, MFT, and FFF. I did start the season off with some XGRN, and then early July, around 4th of July, I did hit it with another application of XGRN, and that was around like 0.2 pounds of N per 1,000 square feet. Or I might have just done 0.2 pounds N for the entire front yard. Can't really remember. My MFT applications have been at 3 ounces per 1,000 square feet when I'm running that solo. When I was breaking out the FFF, I've only applied it one time, and that was in conjunction, and that was, I believe, an ounce of each. Or it might have been 3 ounces of FFF and an ounce of MFT. And so that's been my fertilization program for the KBG this year so far. It's been rather simple, but we are now approaching Labor Day weekend. The fall is coming, and looking at our extended forecast, it's honestly, I think, time to start kind of pushing growth again on this Kentucky Bluegrass. Now, every year I think, oh, things are going good and we get a heat wave, but this has held up really, really well. Daylight hours are shrinking, so I think I can get away with that. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to put down, again, I'm going to my trusty XGRN, and we're going to apply it at around 1/4 pound of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet over this bad boy. Okay, so to fertilize, I'm just going to use this guy here, just a little Scott's hand spreader. It does the job. I'm only putting down around 3.2 pounds of product per 1,000 square feet. So covering the entire front yard, I'll be putting down a little, probably right around 4-ish pounds, maybe a little bit more if I get froggy. But this will do the perfect job for that. It'll fill up the whole thing. We'll get the front yard and pretty much the side yards, and maybe I'll have to just sprinkle a little bit more on and touch it up. But it does a great job, and they're cheap, and I've had it forever, so it suits perfect for this size yard. If I was doing my whole yard, of course, I'd break out the push spreader, but no, not today, just doing the front yard. So we're doing that. So hey, thank you all for watching the beginning of my fall blitz. Not quite fall yet, still got a few more weeks of summertime, but it's getting underway, and I can't wait till it starts looking good again. Oh, it's gonna be fantastic. Now I just need to teach my son how to use a reel mower. So hey, thank you all again. We will see you again soon.